Okay, this is for the sale of my GSX 1400 on an 05 plate. This is the vehicle in question, and this is where it's stored in my shed. There's a bit of a leak, and it suffers with condensation in here, so not the best environment, but better being in here than outside. So the date is 16th of January 2021, and this bike hasn't been started for about 2 weeks. Headers are stone cold. It does suffer in here with condensation, so don't worry about the runoff on the floor, but yes, the headers are stone cold, as you can see, all cold. Ugh, and dirty. You'll get the dirt with it. So let's start it up. There you go. And there you go, starts up. This is a rack I made. It just goes on the handrail support, 4 bolts, 2 either side, and it takes a Givy mono-lock top box. Obviously, if you want to take it back to a 2-seater, you won't be able to use that. I've got the rear foot pegs, they'll come with the bike. There you go. I've taken them off because I prefer the look of the nakedness at the back. Let's get it outside before I choke to death. Alright, so as I say, it's an 05 plate. Plenty of tyre left on the back. Aquapovic exhaust apparently. Full system. Single seat unit. Carbon fibre side panels. No hugger. This is a custom made exhaust hanger, which, as I say, the rear foot pegs will come with the Sale, so you'll be able to put the rear foot pegs back on and the original hanger will join. The original shocks were leaking when I got the bike, so I've put on brand new Hagon rear shocks in black because I like that open look. The reason I'm selling it is I've got too many bikes. I bought this, a guy needed to get rid of it, was getting married, but obviously COVID's shit all over that. Was getting rid of it, so I bought it, and I just haven't got the time for it. There's bits that need doing. This is a cheap Chinese light, obviously rusty. He had a crash on it which stove in the front end, which means the headers, I'll supply pictures as well, but the headers are flattened. It doesn't reduce performance or anything. This one is damaged, this one is pushed in, so the headers are damaged. He replaced the front end with GSX1400 shock absorbers, front forks, sorry. So this is a GSX, there's so many GSXs. This is a GSX-1000 front end. He had it dynoed and mapped for the exhaust, which gave it an extra, I think it's about 15 horsepower. The BHP is 115.87. This is what off his dyno figures at 7,269 revs, and it's got 95.43 foot-pounds of torque at 5,000 revs, and it weighs 230 kilos. And 4 newton meters of torque, and it is a missile. The wiring inside here was a bit dodgy for the rear indicators, so I needed to get it on the road fairly quick, so I didn't bother with the wiring. I've just fitted my own indicators at the back. So yes, got the indicators at the rear that I've fitted. There you go, little LED ones. and number plate light up there. So it's all MOT friendly. It has what am I pressing? That one. It has ASV levers, very expensive. Cheap nasty mirrors, which I've just replaced, but they are just cheap Chinese ones. GSX on your fork bracket, on your handlebar bracket. What else can I say? Sticker imprints. As I say, Hagon shocks, new chain guard, because when the Hugger went, that had the chain guard with it, so it's a GSX chain guard. It's got your bobbins on the back. It's got a proper beefed up swing arm. I don't know whether the guy was going to start going drag racing in it or something, but proper beefed up swing arm. Crash bobbins, engine sliders. So Acropovic exhaust, again engine slider, or casing slider, frame sliders, nice little Suzuki logo in your forks, and that's about it really. Everything works, lights on, high beam, all working. Where's the horn? There, horn works. It's got MOT till March. There you go. Right, I'll get it out on the road and show you it going through the gearbox. Oh yeah, there's a dent in the tank there, tiny dent, and paint chipped off. I think that's all we're looking at. Yeah, revs and sounds beautiful. I mean, honestly, it's an honest bike, and it's a bargain. As I say, it takes a Givey mono lock top box. Top box is not with the Sale. The rack that I've made and the plate are, but there you go, that's it with the top box on. Not too shoddy, but it turns it from just being a beast into being very commuter friendly. My decking's really slippery. Fourth, fifth, there's sixth. No trouble going through the gears. Fifth, sixth, fifth, fourth, third, second, indicators. Speedo works, tacho works. You've got basic electrics of fuel gauge this side, and this side you can have your mileage or trip computer. It is a brilliant bike. There's no gearbox worries, there's no engine worries. So you got it got serviced in August of last year, oil and filter and a check over. The guy I bought it works at a motorcycle garage, so he got a friendly mechanic to do it for him. That's third, fourth, fifth, sixth, no problem at all. As I say, it's so smooth. So I live in the Brighton area, so collection will have to be from the Brighton area. Cash on collection or PayPal transfer. So it truly is a muscle bike. There you go, that's up to 80 without thinking about it. And there's no shaking, steady as a rock, and we're doing sort of 70. It really is a rapid machine, proper muscle machine of yesteryear, and as I say, it really is ballistic. But I've got 3 other bikes and I haven't got time for this, and it is just sitting in the shed, and it is such a waste, and that's why I'm getting rid of it. It would have been better if it had been dry today and giving you a better look at it. As I say, it's very torquey. Bit of a wheel spin there, wheel wobble. Very torquey, especially on wet roads and cold tyres. I'll try and do 0 to 60, but conditions ain't there. There you go. As I say, you can't accelerate hard because there's so much torque in the bike. Just want to spin that wheel up like it did earlier. There you go, that's GSX1400 on an 05 plate, for sale for under £3 grand. Collection from Brighton only. Thanks for watching.